Fisher. It's Bonnie, and I'm from Toronto. How are you today?
Right. I'm great. How are you? Good to
I'm
see you.
fantastic. Listen, thank you for this movie. It packed such a punch. I'm glad I had my box of Kleenex next to me, so thank you for that. But I can't even imagine, Fisher, what it was like for you experiencing this and making it.
Either can I. I mean, I know. I look back, I go, wow, how did we do this? Because it was it was a lot. But it was a joy. And we shot the whole movie in 25 days. We had a 7-year-old, a 90-year-old, and a pop star. And we were shooting in the middle of Louisiana during hurricane season. And
Right.
we got lucky with the weather, and I just got lucky with this amazing cast. And my producers it just worked out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I know I watch the movie now and I'm just like, God, that I'm exhausted when I watch it because I think about how tiring it was, but how worth it was.
Well, listen, I've had the opportunity to meet and talk to Justin many times, and he's such a fantastic actor. Why was he the right guy for Palmer? Because I don't know if I would have thought about him immediately.
Yeah, I didn't think about him immediately. In 2018, we were close to having a greenlit movie with. We were in negotiations with actually a couple different people.
Yeah.
Justin wasn't on my list even, and the whole movie fell apart. The financing fell apart for whatever reason, and I was despondent and depressed, and you get all excited, and I was back to my documentary making, and I was making a film with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right.
And I needed advice, so I sent it to his manager to read, and his manager represented Justin and said, "This is Justin." And I didn't even think of it. I was like, yeah, wow. Because, there are not a lot of movie stars between 30 and 38, 35 years old. It's a very small window to get the movie financed, even a lower budget movie. So I sent him the script. The other issue with Justin at the time was he was in the middle of a 1.5 year world tour.
Right.
Okay. So he responded to it immediately, but had a lot of questions. It wasn't like, I'll do your movie.
For sure.
And we talked for a long time about it, worked on this script notes, adjusting Cheryl, the writer, but I knew he was very interested. And then, it was incredible. And the way that he jumped in once he said yes was just, he was all in, and it just shows you what a talent he is.
And talk about talent, that Ryder Allen. Oh my goodness, what a find, Fisher. Like, honest, I don't even know what else to say about this kid.
I know, he's a miracle. He's like a miracle. Justin did say that, I'll do the movie, but we're not going to start shooting till we find the right kid.
Ugh.
And he said, look, I'll read. I want to read with 6 kids. And to be honest, Ryder wasn't even on my list. And then I had 5, and I thought, I'll throw in this 7-year-old, because I didn't think a 7-year-old, to be honest, was capable of doing the movie. Like, the one thing that held me back about Ryder was he was 7. Everyone else was 8, 9. To go from 7 to 8, 8 to 9 is a big jump.
Yeah.
At the time, I had a 5-year-old. My son is now 7, but when I was casting, Otis was 5, and I noticed every year. So I was like, so we threw Ryder in. Justin starts to read with the kids. As soon as he read with Ryder, it was right away, 100% clear. That's our dude.
Yeah.
They just had this connection.
They really did. Quickly, I have to ask you, because this movie is all about second chances for Justin's character, for Ryder's character, there's so many. How important are second chances for you in your life?
Oh my God. It was another reason I just had to make the film. Second chances are crucial, giving someone another chance. Why are we dismissed? We make a mistake, we're 20 years old, and we pay a price. We should be given another opportunity.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is when I love people. I love the human condition. It's one of the reasons I make documentaries. It's one of the reasons I love this film.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to say that working on this film also really opened my eyes to that particular thing, because we spoke to a lot of people who were incarcerated and who were coming out of jail or who would come out of jail, and listening to their stories, and it's either uplifting or it's heartbreaking, depending on which way it falls for them. So I think that was one of the attractions to making the film, and for me and for Justin.
Yeah, and for Ryder's character too, because it's good to see that. I don't want to give anything away, but it's just lovely. You've done such a fantastic job with this movie. Really, I loved it so much. And I just want to quickly say, I love watching you on The Blacklist. You're great on that.
Thanks very much. Well, you'll see a little bit more of me coming up on that.
Good, good. I look forward to that. Thanks so much, and have a great weekend. And thank you for your time today, Fisher.
I'd love to
Bye.
Toronto.
Okay, take care.